Hi guys. Today I'm going to talk about wellness and mindset, how it could affect your wellness. So, what is wellness? What is mindset, rather? The established set of attitudes held by someone. Um, there are two different types that most people fall into: growth mindset or fixed mindset. The growth mindset, like the main difference between growth and fixed, would be growth mindset, would be they believe that talent and physical traits such as like strength, intelligence, athleticism are are not born, but can be improved and worked on. And fixed mindset believe that those things, like the physical traits or talents, are what you're born with and can't ever be changed or improved. And if you weren't born with a certain talent, then it can't be changed. So one of the other main differences of the way you might notice someone has growth mindset or fixed mindset. Someone with a growth mindset probably more often have statements saying that I believe that, as example, in that I believe that talent and physical traits um, aren't necessarily something that you're born with, but it's something that you can work on and improve. Whereas the opposite would be true for fixed mindset. Right. Growth mindset people would believe that hard work, extra effort, and practice, right, is how you improve and grow. Whereas fixed mindset people would think that hard work, extra effort, and practice are worthless and lead to nothing. Excuse me. Okay, so um, so there's main differences. We can think of things like embrace challenges as opposed to avoiding challenges. Keep going when things get hard, or give up when things are hard. Right? See effort and as the journey to success, or see effort as a waste of your time. Right? Those are kind of things that like that differentiate the different types of mindset. What I'm going to be more talking about is growth mindset, and I'll refer to to them like growth mindset as like more positive mindset, and fixed mindset is more of a negative mindset, which is not always true. Um, in the way that I'm going to be talking about it, I feel like that's the most effective way to explain it. So let's talk about your mindset or my mindset. Think about how you feel about things, people, ideas. Like, do you feel good things about that? Do you feel negative things about it? Do you feel neutral things? It's common for people to, be growth mindset based and still every once in a while be negative, right? Might fall into a fixed mindset every once in a while. And, otherwise, the negative mindset people might, or fixed mindset people, they might have some times where they might be growth mindset, right? And they might be more positive. Okay, so I like to think of the main differences between mindset as like or hate, or love or hate, right? Like, dislike. I think that most people with growth mindset would tend to tend towards things they like, or love, not hate, or and like instead of dislike. Whereas the fixed mindset people might be a little bit more towards um, like, dislike or hate as their focus. Okay. So some of the problems that having a negative or fixed mindset could be, problems finding good in situations, um, bad health, and in like, I'm not talking about like immediately if you fall into a fixed mindset, you'll have bad health, but it could lead to bad health, negative habits, poor, decreased emotional state, depression, anger, sadness, hopelessness, things like that. And there are a lot of reasons for it, but one of the main reasons is that people with fixed or negative mindset tend to not think that things can be improved. If something's happened, that's just the way it is. Um, which is why I'm talking more about positive mindset and things that you can try and do to help give yourself a more positive mindset. And it, it will make a significant difference, I think, in everything. Okay, so what could a positive mindset do? All right, positive mindset could improve your mood when you're looking for the good in situations or the good in things. It's kind of hard to have a negative or bad mood about it. Decrease depression and other negative emotions. Same. If you're thinking about why something's good as opposed to why it's bad, you'll have a better time with things. Right? It allows you to enjoy more things, be uh, happy when something good happens. Right, and it can also improve the mood and outlook of others. Right, when when someone has a good positive attitude about something, and they're in a group of people doing some kind of group activity, um, that mindset will or can be infectious and spread to others in the group, right? And overall improve your wellness, which is something that I'm hoping to accomplish through our wellness series. Okay, so what is my mindset, and should I try and change it? All right, so like I said before, think about how you feel about things, people, or ideas. Um, if you love it or hate it or are indifferent to it. Um, if it's a positive or negative or neutral feeling, is it appropriate? Did something awful just happen and you feel bad about it? That's probably pretty normal. Did something good happen and then you didn't feel good about it? Um, then that's probably a sign that it's probably a negative or fixed mindset problem, right? So if it's something that's not appropriate in either direction, that might be a bad thing and might be something that you should consider trying to approach change with. Okay, so what can I do to change my mindset? Right, try and maintain positive attitude about most things. That can be difficult. Trying to see the good in situations or the good in people or the good in things can be difficult. But it's beneficial and it's rewarding. Um, and you're left feeling a lot better about most things than as opposed to, when you might focus on the negative or the bad things in a situation, you might not, you might not come away from that feeling better. Okay. When doing an activity or trying something new, try to assure yourself before that you will enjoy it and have fun. It works. If you're doing a new activity or even something that's not new, that you're not really fond of, give yourself a chance to have fun. And that could be as easy as, thinking beforehand, I'm going to have a good time today. I'm going to have a good time doing this activity, or, like being at school. Today's going to be a good day at school. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to talk to my friends. I'm going to do fun things. I'm going to learn something, and it's going to be good. Um, and it probably will be if you go into it thinking like that. Tell yourself that you are doing good and let yourself do good. Um, when you do something good, acknowledge it. Um, same as if something bad happens, you can acknowledge that also. Learn from it and improve, right? Think about positive things first, right? Don't immediately go to the negatives first. When there's a certain situation that you might not be happy about, you can try thinking about how that can be good in any way. And that could start a chain of thinking that, leads you to more and more and more positive thinking, which is the goal. Okay. Try to avoid negative thinking and catastrophizing. So, negative thinking, right? Thinking about the worst possible situation. That's catastrophizing. Thinking about, what can go wrong in this situation? How is this going to be the worst thing ever? Um, isn't good for you, I think. And if you do the opposite, think about what good could happen. Think about all the good things that can happen. They might not, but catastrophizing is the same way. It could lead to worse things. It might not lead to anything bad at all. Okay? If you fail or fall, get back up and try again. Um, there is nothing wrong with failures. People fail all the time. Some of the best things come from failure. It gives you an opportunity to learn and grow. And then try not to dwell on the past. Right? What's in the past has happened, and there's usually nothing that can be done to change it. What can be done is things to grow and move forward in the future. So I'm talking about things like trying to maintain positive attitude about things. There have been some scientific studies in the recent past, that have shown that positive attitude, um, or just thinking about things in a more positive way, changing your mindset, actually have physical benefits to them. Whereas the opposite is also true. Having a negative mindset leads to negative feelings and problems. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so that is it for today. Thank you everybody for watching. Bye.